What is up, Nerds? This boy Hunter here from Film Nerd TV, and tonight we are doing another predictions video, and this one is for Hell in a Cell 2018, which is happening tonight. So yeah, let's get into it. So we start off the pre-show with New Day versus Rusev Day for the Tag Team Championships. I'm picking the New Day. I love Rusev. I love in English. I love Rusev Day, but one, this is on the kickoff show, and two, I don't think that they're gonna allow New Day to lose the belt so soon, and the fact that I really want to see Rusev go out on his own and win the U.S. title. Maybe take on who's the champion? Jeff Hardy? No, Shinsuke Nakamura. Take on Nakamura for the U.S. title. I mean, so I'm going New Day to retain the titles. Next, we have Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell. This is in no particular order, by the way. I'm picking Randy Orton because non-kayfabe aside, Jeff Hardy is dealing with a bit of an injury. So I feel like Jeff Hardy's high-flying Daredevil ways is going to cost him at the end with Orton, with Jeff crashing, burning somehow, and then Orton capitalizing at the end. So I have Randy Orton winning that one. Next, we have Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus Miz and Maurice. So, as Nico said in his video, they have announced at the Super Showdown that Miz will take on Bryan, number one contendership on the line. So that kind of changed my mind before I did this, because I was going to go with Bryan and Bella, but they really let the Miz lose 2 times in a row. I feel like Miz and Maurice are going to win this one. I don't see Miz pinning Daniel Bryan, but I see Maurice pinning Brie Bella. And then at the Super Showdown, have Bryan win the number one contendership to take on either AJ Styles or Samoa Joe. Which we'll get to my picks in a little bit. So yeah, I'm going Miz and Maurice to win this one. Next, we have the Raw Tag Team Champions as Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defend the titles against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I'm going with Dolph and Drew. Pretty much for what I said for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, I don't think that they're going to allow Dolph and Drew to lose their titles like 2 weeks after they won them. I think they're going to want to build this faction that Dolph, Drew, and Braun have together. And what a way to do that than by having big championships in your faction. But yeah, I'm going Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre to retain the belts. Next, we have the Raw Women's Championship as Ronda Rousey takes on Alexa Bliss. This one's way too easy. I'm going Ronda Rousey to retain the championships for a couple reasons. One, WWE is high on Ronda Rousey right now, and as they should be. She's impressed the hell out of me personally. And two, they want a big headlining name for Evolution. They want Ronda Rousey as the champion going into Evolution, the very first all-women's WWE pay-per-view event. That is going to get way more attention. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Alexa Bliss. I absolutely love her character. I love what she's doing. I love her heel persona. But that's not going to get the names of people outside of the wrestling to come in and watch it. But if they hear Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet, is going to be at Evolution in the main event defending her championship, they'll come and watch. So it's just more eyes that'll be as high on Ronda Rousey right now. Ronda retains the belt. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship as Charlotte Flair takes on Becky Lynch. And this one is actually a pretty good toss-up because Charlotte just won the belt at SummerSlam, but they turned Becky into such a badass heel. She's like the female Stone Cold of SmackDown. She does not give a shit. But if they want to solidify this heel turn, if they want to make it all worth it, you don't have Becky Lynch lose again. You don't make her look like a fool again. What you do is you have her come in, play mind games with Charlotte, and then beat her ass. So, I'm going Becky Lynch is going to be the new SmackDown Women's Championship. And with that, that also sets up a future rivalry match at Evolution. There you go. Next, this one's a huge toss-up. The WWE Championship match, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles defending his championship against Samoa Joe. Don't want to go long shot here. But if I go, the way I'm looking at it, if I go this way, this sets up the rivalry even more for the Super Showdown, for matches to come. So I'm picking Samoa Joe to win the WWE Championship, which then leads to AJ chasing the title. AJ has been on a over 300-day reign as the WWE Champion, the second longest reign in history since 2006. Had to fact check that real quick. So for him to lose the belt now, especially to someone as great as Samoa Joe, it wouldn't hurt AJ. I mean, AJ could still be in the title feud. They could continue this rivalry. But if you're going to go with AJ kind of losing his mind and kind of going of Joe getting in his mind, then you have Joe solidify this by beating him at L, which then leads to the redemption of AJ Styles, of him clearing his family's name, and then going into further rivalries with Samoa Joe to then stop him. And hell, you know what? Since the number one contendership for the Super Showdown between Miz and Daniel Bryan, who would not want to see Daniel Bryan versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship? Come on! That would be epic. So I'm picking Samoa Joe. And finally, we have the Universal Championship Hell in a Cell matches. Roman Reigns, the champion, defends against Braun Strowman with Mick Foley as the special guest referee. It's hard because I'm battling with my mind and my heart. I want Braun to have the belt. On this new heel turn, it looks like that could be the push to really give him the title. But then again, you don't go against Roman Reigns because Vince has a fucking hard-on for him. I'm going my heart over my brain. I'm going Braun Strowman wins the WWE Universal Championship, and then Roman Reigns has to try to win it back from him. What this does is it sets up a rivalry again. It sets up Roman chasing the title, but it also solidifies that three-man faction of Dolph, Drew, and Strowman as the top faction in WWE. Because what happened when the Shield debuted? You gave them all championships. You gave Dean the U.S. title, and you gave Rollins and Reigns the tag team titles. And that solidified that they are here to stay. If you want to do that, if you want to make Braun, Dolph, and Drew a legit faction, you gotta have all three of them hold belts at once. With Drew and Dolph as tag team champions, the only thing left is to have Braun Strowman win the title here, and then have Reigns chase the title, and then eventually win it at maybe a Royal Rumble, maybe a Survivor Series, something like that. But I think that's just a logical choice. Plus, it wouldn't make Braun's Money in the Bank cash in just a waste of time. Because what was the point in that? So I'm going Braun Strowman is your new Universal Championship champion, not the physical belt. But here are my picks again. All right, I have the New Day. Randy Orton, Miz and Maurice, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman. So, hopefully by the end of the night, you guys will hear and new predictions champion, Hunter Chambliss. But remember to check out mine and Nico's podcast called The Week of Wrestling Podcast, which we will be doing our first episode tomorrow, and it will be uploaded tomorrow night. So check that out everywhere where podcasts are sold. And check it out and rate and subscribe and do all the things. And also like, share, and subscribe to Film Nerd TV if you enjoy this. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.